What's going on, everybody? It's a special night tonight. As Roland didn't even know I was going for the intro. I'm doing that because hey, we were able to hook up with a podcast down in Texas, and we did a little beer trade. So, what's Hoppening Texas? They're a podcast out of Texas. They obviously review Texas beers. They do brewery tours. They interview the owners. They chat with them about everything from beer to how they got started to their favorite beers. It's really good. Give them a listen for sure. They're also on Instagram too, by the way. They sent us some beer that I can tell you, I for one am super excited to try. So very quickly here, we got a quick go through. We got a dill pickle sour beer, a little imperial stout, which what is it, full grown man, and then a long winter hazy IPA, which really interested to compare that to our New England's up here. So we're gonna get after it here. Let's pop these open, boys. In our matching shirts tonight.
Yeah, buddy. I just cut my nails.
First up, we got the best made sour pickle beer, brewed and canned by Martin House Brewing Company, Fort Worth, Texas.
I don't think I've ever had a pickle beer. I hope this tastes like pickle juice.
I mean, I've done pickleback shots, like after you rip a couple whiskey shots.
I love pickles.
Yeah,
Let's see.
that smell
Oh
is,
my God.
that's got it.
That is just briny.
All right, well, so apparently this is
It smells like a jar of pickles.
this is a big deal down in Texas.
You know, Mike, I know
Whoa,
Tifa, I know you love your beer and a spear, so I wonder if you're gonna really like this one.
dude, this is gonna be amazing.
This is beer and a spear, and
I feel like I could use this as my olive line in my martinis.
that's
Let's give it a go.
Wow, there's pickle in there.
oh my.
Wow.
I don't, is this a beer or is this just the straight pickle brine?
Yeah,
It's pickle brine with alcohol in it.
Why is this not in New England?
I know. We're gonna have to trade again with that with Texas.
This tastes like carbonated pickle juice.
With alcohol.
Oh my.
What's it
Wow.
called?
It's not as sour as I thought it was.
No,
It is.
it's very
Pickle.
It's very pickly.
pucker up,
Both
though, huh?
fluid
Oh,
ounces.
no.
It says crispy on it. I'm not sure if that's a. It's very crispy. 4.7
Yeah, I don't know.
alcohol.
I don't know if I use crisp to describe this.
I feel like I could taste the crunch.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
it's got that snap.
I'm gonna have to go home and take my heart attack pills.
It almost tastes a little syrupy on the back end. I don't know if you guys get that too. Like after you swallow it, texture-wise, it's just syrupy.
I think that's just the large amount of salt used in the finishing. It's just really just attaching itself.
Very well
to the
could.
body.
Could be.
I think that's the only downfall for me though, is that back of the throat. I like this. I'm into this,
Yeah, me too.
100%. I mean,
It's unique for sure.
I thought there was no way that there was going to be enough pickles in this.
Oh, there's enough.
I gotta say, I can't wrap my head around this.
shocking.
It's definitely interesting.
You know, I could see this pairing very well with like a burger or a pulled pork sandwich, though.
Oh yeah, with some
Nice.
barbecue.
Hot
Yeah.
Listen, if I was in Nashville eating some hot chicken, this might be the beer.
I'm with you. I'm a huge pulled pork guy. If I was at a pulled pork sandwich, this could go pretty good.
Or maybe, I would brine my meat in this. You could just pour this right over it and just let it sit. You let your meat sit in here for like.
Maybe you can make some beer bread out of it too.
Yeah, listen, my wife would.
What do we got for scores here? Anyone?
All right.
I'm pretty high. I like these.
I think it's too pickly.
Two
I think it's
pickle.
like too pickly.
To have more than one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
This-
don't think there's any like this half one that we're splitting. I think is about where my limit lies.
So 6 ounce pour.
Like a 6 out of 4, I think is my upper limit of this.
I was thinking the same thing. I don't want to finish mine. Like, it's not bad for half, but can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to finish it because I don't have any more.
I'm with Mikey.
I'll drink this after work every day. I'll drink this during work.
No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go that far.
Oh, I am.
I don't think I can. I don't think I'm even. I'm going 275.
That's so low.
Because I can't drink this beer. Like I can't drink more than one of these beers.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm gonna drink a beer, and I give it a score that I'm like, wow, I really want that. Like I have to crave that. Like I want to be able to crank those beers down.
I could slam 4 of these down.
How could you?
How could
Oh,
you not?
yeah. I wish I can give mine 2, to be honest.
I drink pickle juice.
It's just so pickly.
Look it up. A shot of pickle juice a day is actually very good for you.
It tastes like it's good for you.
I mean, it tastes like
beer-
you
this
like
beer
you're
tastes
supposed to drink apple cider vinegar and stuff. It's like
Yep.
you should do it, but you can't because it tastes like you're gonna throw up in your mouth. I mean, listen, I think the novelty has worn off on me. I might throw up in my mouth.
I'm a beer and a spear guy. I love it. I put pickles in my
But that's so much
Bush
less
Lights,
than this.
but I always crave more pickle in it, and I get more pickle right now. If I had a pickle, I'd put it in here right now. But I don't have it in the fridge, okay?
I should, you know what? I should have brought you come down. I went to the Ryan's Deli today. We had corned beef sandwiches for dinner. I got a bunch of pickles at the house.
All right, hold on. You guys give a score. Let me see if I got pickles.
I don't know. Like, I want to give it a higher score because it's exactly what it's advertised.
No, that's why I can't. That's why 275 is like as high as I can go because it is what it is. It's a pickle. It's not as sour as I guess I thought it would be, but like it's a pickle sour. There's no doubt about it. When you look at this can, you're like, sour pickle beer, sour pickle beer. I mean,
It's exactly what it is.
exactly what you're getting.
Yeah.
What do you got, Mikey?
I'm along those lines. I'll go 3-3.
All right.
I think we're paying for Untapped now.
3-3.
I was gonna go 3-2-5.
I heard it. I heard the 3. Yeah. You pulled it back. You reined it in.
It's. I think, like we said, if there was a burger, I could drink a lot more of this. A burger, barbecue.
A hot summer day.
Yeah.
Not
But-
a foot and a half of snow outside.
But just not like sitting here watching TV or something that
Yeah, like Mike said.
it's too much.
I'm gonna go to local breweries and see if they can start making this. I'm going.
They probably will.
I'm going 4 because I would buy this.
Outrageous.
I would buy this again every single time I saw it.
Oh my god.
Like this is so good.
Mike's over here. I'm gonna drink this every day after work.
Listen.
Buying this all the time.
First of all, huge shout out to Watts Hoppening Texas for picking this beer to send up because I'm blown away by this and I love it. And anyone else who gets a chance to go to Texas, try this beer. I'm a 4.25 on this.
I think I'm allergic to it.
4.25.
I think I'm dying.
Manny, what do you
I
got?
think my jaw's locking up.
Oh God. All right. So here's the thing. To me, this reminds me of seeing the Grand Canyon in the sense that you have to do it once in your life. And when you do it, you're like, eh. So like, I'm very happy I had this. I really appreciate What's Happening in Texas for sending this. I'm very thankful to try this beer. However, I will not be buying this again. I am struggling to finish it. Just this. I got to go 275.
God, I wish you lived closer. Wow. Well,
They gotta
I
start-
can see this being one of those. It's a love it or hate it though. Like, clearly you guys, Defo and Matt, you're loving it. It's just one of those flavors. There's not a lot of middle ground to it.
This was enough for me until I go to Texas, and then I'll see it and I will buy it.
I think breweries in Connecticut could make this and also add like 3% alcohol to it.
Yeah, and then they'll add fucking lactose and milk sugar, and put some freaking marshmallows in it.
Next thing we know, we're having 8% pickle beer.
Nonsense.
so last thing before we move on from this, I'm going to bring it up here. What I really like about this can is down the bottom, made in Texas by Texans.
That is cool.
I feel like if I can get that in there, made in Texas by Texans. I feel like that's awesome.
That is cool. I do love some Texas. Great state.
So, all right, let's move on, boys. Chris hopefully has another glass up in his recording.
I'm just gonna can out of the stout.
So we have the full-grown man Imperial Stout from Tupps Brewery. This one's coming in hot at 12.1%. I'm pretty excited for this as well.
It smells beautiful.
Yeah, you like the smell? We need.
Oh, some chocolate right away.
We gotta get the rundown.
Ever have that the Hooker Brewery Munson's chocolate?
Which one?
Munson's chocolate, the Hooker Brewery.
Yeah.
Smells just like that.
Okay. Well,
Were these taken out 2 hours before?
no.
Because as we learned in our last stout, at least 2 hours.
All right, I'm getting another glass. I think this beer needs it.
We got a nice warm glass. That'll help.
Your water comes out at 1,000,000 degrees.
Here.
Let's see. Boom. Here we go.
That's thick.
Did you try it?
No, I just try and pour it.
The pour. It's off the nose. It's thick.
It's definitely not at room temperature.
No.
No.
We might have to.
Does it say room temperature?
It doesn't say in the can.
Let me do my more porridge warm up.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
How do you overflow a half a pour?
Because I was a little too high. I was just way up here. I was watching. I wasn't paying attention.
Another special moment. You've now seen the worst ever Barley Buds pour.
Yeah.
In the history
This
of
could
Barley.
not be going slow.
You know me and pours. I'm not taking chances.
All right.
Tubs
I'm
Brewery.
going for it. Well, they got the Texas state, not symbol, but the shape of Texas on there. So that's cool again. They should represent their state.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know a lot of pride in Texas. Not so much in Connecticut, but
No, nobody
I mean,
wants
I'm
to
not prideful. I live here. I don't want to tell people I live
No,
here.
I've tried really on multiple times.
let's say what I love about the can too. How they put hops and barley, integrated it into the man's beard. To a badass beard. That's cool can.
That
I
is
did
cool.
not even
I didn't
notice
yet.
that.
It's awesome.
Robust yet drinkable stout brewed with obscene amounts of dark roasted malts. Tobacco notes, rich dark caramel, and
Oh,
burnt
this is my
oak.
jam.
Oh, I like this. Well, as soon as you said tobacco, I knew I was getting something else in the back of the throat. And as soon as you said it, that nailed it. This is good.
20 IBUs, whatever.
Oh, this is where it's at. It's creamy.
I'm not getting any creamy.
No, like texture wise, it's creamy. It's nice and smooth.
Yeah,
Was that consistency and that texture?
that's a good beer.
It's smooth.
It's got a little. I think I should have drank like a Bud Light in between here or something. Like,
The palate.
yeah, I still taste fucking
Still getting
pickle
pickle
brine.
there?
Still has some pickle brine.
I like this too.
Hold on.
Oh, this is where it's at though.
Yeah, I'm loving the aroma. I'm loving the tobacco, which is, I don't think I've ever had tobacco in a stout, and I'm loving
Kind of right. Now that you say it,
I don't know if there's too much of that. Though.
Yeah, I'm with Ryan.
Yeah,
Like
it's leathery almost.
I know
it's there and then it sticks around.
once it sits, it does.
Tobacco-y taste.
You get that cigar like aftertaste a little bit.
I know we've busted
A
that
pinch.
balls before. that Maybe I don't actually like stouts. I feel like I'm there again. Like you guys are loving this. I'm just like I would trade this for the pickled beer in a second.
the
Oh man,
that cigar aftertaste, like the little bit of like dry mouth feel.
Yeah.
I get that too, but
it's getting more. The more you sip it, the more I'm getting it too. Right away, I didn't notice, and now.
The more I feel like less of a man.
see, that's where I'm kind of enjoying that right now. Where if I had a full can of this, I could sit in front of my fire, put a hockey game on, put my feet
Yep.
up, and just enjoy every sip of this beer for the night, and probably
Yeah.
drink more than one. Who am I kidding?
I mean, 12.1%. You really only need 2 or 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna say it's not boozy for 12.1%.
not at all.
I agree. It's definitely drinkable at 12.1.
I'm into it. I like the flavors.
It's different. It's very different. Especially all the stuff that's been coming out around here lately. Everything that's been around here has been very, sweet.
Super chocolate.
They're doing like
Very
dessert
chocolate.
stouts almost.
Yeah.
And this is I mean, it's a welcome change of pace. But this is like the pendulum. Like we've been over here in the sweet,
Stout
stout sweet world, and this thing just kicked it right back to the other side where it's just like imperial, like no milk, sugar, no lactose, no none of that stuff is in here. This is just straight
solid stuff.
Deliciousness.
You know what? That chocolate I was getting off the nose, I'm not getting at all. When
I don't get a lot of
much less
flavor.
Yeah.
That might be what's swaying my score here, though, is the change of pace, like you said, Roland, because this is so different and it's delicious for me. So
Yeah, thoroughly enjoying it.
I'll throw the first score out. You guys, I might get some, but I'm gonna go 4 or 5 here. I'm gonna bump it up from the pickle. I like this. I said I could drink this any day.
4 or 5.
I like it. Yes, 4 or 5.
I can follow up. I'm gonna go. So everybody knows I love the higher percentage beers. So I was gonna.
Hold on. Do we have a price point for this? Because that 12% was a 4-pack, 6-pack.
We didn't compare prices.
That'd be amazing.
Down there.
And it could be. I mean, if this is like $10, $12, this could bump my score. I could bump my score up a full point. I doubt it. I mean, I doubt it's $10 a 4-pack, but
I was gonna go 275 with 12.1. Yeah, 12.3%.
12.7.
7%.
no, 12.1%.
My can's dead.
12.1, yeah.
4-1.
I have one tap.
12-1.
12-1.
So at that percent and not getting any booziness, it gets another 2.5. So I'm going 3.
3.0.
Right. Yeah, it's
Okay.
definitely drinkable. I'm not hating it. As some of the stouts that I got ridiculed because I poured them out because they were disgusting.
That's good.
I will definitely drink this.
Yeah, this is. I enjoy this too. I'm definitely not going 4 or 5. That's just egregious. I can't even go 4-0 because I could go 4. No, I'm gonna go 3.75.
All right.
That's
where
very high
my
for
head's
Roland.
at.
That is very high for Roland.
I mean, it's a good stout. It's a good stout. It's got a different flavor profile. It's just, what is it? I got it up here. It is actually it's a 3.96. All right. I feel good. I feel good about my score, man.
All right, what do you got?
I was trying to find a price, but
It's gonna come back at like $30 a 4-pack.
that tobacco-y bite is getting to me. I'm not a big fan of it.
See, I smoke a lot of cigars, so it's kind of-
Yes, I will agree. I do. I'm just
not your beer.
not my beer. To pair with the beer that I'm drinking.
Yeah, on a golf course,
On a-
absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 3.25 because I would take this over the pickle.
Yeah, all day long. I'm taking this over the pickle.
I mean, I guess I am too.
Yeah.
4 or 5, but I like both of them. All right, Manny.
So my initial first sip, like when it first hits my tongue, I am absolutely in love with. But I'm kind of with Ryan that tobacco aftertaste. The more sips you have, the more it sits there. It's not my jam. That isn't, but so that knocks it down a bit. So I'm still gonna go. Rowan's probably gonna call me egregious, but I'm still going 4.25. It would have been higher if it weren't for that aftertaste.
What you go? 3.5? Wow.
4.25.
4.25.
Oh,
4.25.
Okay.
Yeah, 4.25. It's all right. I don't like it. I won't get it again. Nah, 4.25.
So hold on. That first sip when you loved it, what were you gonna score it at that point?
That first sip, I was at like 4.5, 4.75. Love that first sip.
Okay, so the tobacco is really didn't throw you
Tobacco
off.
took it down, yeah.
And not that much.
You know what else I'm liking is I'm getting now. It's only sat for a couple minutes here, but I'm getting the boozy smell now. I get the booziness in the smell, but I don't get it in the taste still. So that I like it. 12.1%.
Yeah. Oh, they do a great job for 12%. Absolutely.
All right, so I found a 4-pack of 12-ounce cans.
Let's take guesses. Let's take guesses.
4-pack. Well, you gotta remember it's Texas dollars now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it says you can't find it in Norwalk. But they found it in Allen, Texas.
Yeah.
I'm $16.
Middle 18.
I think I agree with Mike. I'm just gonna go slightly lower because it's Texas. I'm gonna go like $14.99.
Chris?
I'm going 16.
$10.99.
What?
I'm moving to
Get
that.
out.
It's a 4-pack though of these small cans.
Yeah.
It's still 12%.
I just got a 4-pack of these small cans of peanut butter stout trooper, and it was 19 or 18.
What's G-Bot?
Yeah. G-Bot's, I think 16, 17
For a
four
4-pack?
Yeah.
Dude, Texas is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I love the peanut butter stout trooper.
You know what? I'm bumping my score up.
That we actually sent that down to What's Happening Texas. So check out their episode, and they got the peanut butter stout trooper. And listen, I'll tell you from listening, they loved it. So check out what they have to say on that. But yeah, compare that price point to this. I would drink this all day long.
Oh my God. I don't know if I'd buy anything else.
I would
This beer
never
at
buy another
$10.99.
Bud Heavy if they had this.
I don't know. I mean, what's Bud Light down there? You get a 30-pack of Bud Light. I mean, it's like $24.
How much is the pickle? Pickle
Oh, yeah, we gotta see that.
All right, so we got one more to keep things rolling here. That it's a long winter hazy Indian Pale Ale, which hazy Indian Pale Ales are kind of known for up here. So see what Texas does is kind of cool. Who's it from here? Small Batch Series Community Beer Co. So yeah, no mention of Texas on the can for this, so that automatically drops it down for me. I get a little crazier on the pour. Yeah, I'll let you pour your own.
Sloppy.
Yeah, it was not my best work. But
Oh. It's an interesting color though. It looks a little darker than most hazies.
yeah,
Yeah, it is hazy.
It's definitely hazy, but it looks more I don't know about browner, but
I
I
don't know.
think it's just the lighting.
Might be
Yeah,
the fact
oh,
that
it could be.
it's out out of their glasses.
we did. Well, I did. Did you?
Too.
Yeah, so we did. Did you?
Neither of them got up.
Watch the episode. You'll see. I like the color. It looks thick. It looks. You can't see through it. I mean. All right. Let's see what we got here.
You're right. Now one mention of it's made in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, that seems very traditional New England style hazy.
Whoa, Ryan just missed the glass.
Good thing that was off camera.
Oh, it's not overly bitter, not at all, which is something I don't like in the IPAs and the hazies. So
Oh, when you spill it, you can really smell.
It's just pour
Always
some on
walked
the
in.
table.
Nice,
You gotta let
very
it
nice.
breathe.
It's got an oaky aroma. Or no, southern yellow pine.
it's got that after bite though that I'm not a huge fan of the hazies, and that's why I don't like them as my go-to beer. So I'm clearly not the IPA guy on this podcast.
This is a lot going on. This is good.
You got anything? on
Very
hops on this?
citrusy on the nose. Very citrusy. There's got to be like mosaic or citron here.
It is super smooth.
Lotus, Citra, and Simcoe hops, which
Which it says they shovel in
Yeah.
the snowflake.
Yeah.
That they shoveled.
Yeah.
Like in Texas.
They got to shovel something down there besides cow shit.
I mean, those are very common hops for up here in New England too.
Yeah.
All three of those. So it's a 7% as well.
Is it a double or a single?
I think it's a single, right? What do you guys think?
I'm liking it. I'm liking it all right.
I mean, that is very.
I know Roland. Fuck off.
I'm coming around. I mean, I don't know. I just had about freaking 40 double IPAs in my fridge for the last week. It's all I've been drinking.
Why do you even buy them? Why do I buy stouts? Never mind. I'm gonna avoid that.
Well, you know what? I was up in Massachusetts and I was like, I'm gonna buy some shit to share with the boys. And then like I haven't seen you guys in forever. And then
I did, yeah.
I drank them all. Well, yeah, because Mike was over the house for a couple of days. Then I came down here last night to crank out some pies.
When you live a quarter mile
Yeah.
away, you share beers pretty easily.
You
This
say
is-
that, but I never see Jim either.
You guys live less than a quarter
That's
mile.
true.
Oh.
This is pretty much exactly what I would think of in a New England style IPA. I mean, it's got very citrusy notes. It's almost like a chew. You know, you don't want to say a chewy texture, but it's a thick, you know, I don't know, suspended yeast or hazy. It's got all those things. It's very smooth. I mean, it's very smooth. I don't get the bite at the aftertaste you're talking about. I mean, I don't get that at all.
No?
Mm-mm. This could very easily be made at like
12%.
or 12% or any of these.
Yeah, I can see this
Yeah,
coming out of Treehouse or
Oh, yeah.
anywhere up here.
7%. So it's. I mean, it's right there in the wheelhouse, like a fresh hop snowfall.
Well, we got some fresh snow up here, so.
We got
We're
about a
good
foot of
there.
snow in the ground.
All right, what do we got for scores?
Whoa,
Last little.
yeah,
oh
that-
boy, that
that's
was
all the
dark.
settlement.
That was a lot of settlement.
Was
All
all
right,
the-
all right. Scores. What do we got? Who's up?
Chris, you want to start us? Chris,
I don't have those. Thanks, guys.
Chris, why don't you finish that pickle beer?
Yeah.
5.5, guys. All right.
Okay. I think this was. I don't know. I was gonna say it's my favorite, but I really like that pickle beer. I'm gonna go 4 on this one as well. I would definitely buy this again. Obviously, I'm never gonna see it again.
Yeah.
It's not true. There's always a hope that you move to
Why do
Texas.
you think they call it a winter haze?
I don't know, maybe. I actually wondered that. Like, hey, what's happening in Texas? Get back to us on that.
I think I am. I mean, this is clearly my least favorite of the three. I'm not a hazy IPA guy in general, so
This is getting a better score than the pickle beer for me. I guarantee that right now.
I think I'm gonna be I think I'm gonna go an even 3 on this. And even at a 3, I would drink this again, but it's not my style. And it's good. It's definitely good for what it is. But for me, it's a 3.0.
Right, did you find the price on this guy?
It's down here, long winter haze.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not like there's no.
Yeah. Price on
Sorry.
this one.
Oh, yeah.
So it was 16.
So normal price for around
So
here.
it's pretty
Yeah.
standard.
It's standard.
Do you think that has to do with like the large amount of hops that all the stuff goes into it? Like, just what's the most expensive part of a beer?
I don't know, I'm a brew beer.
We got to do some. We got to get to a brewery and talk to an actual brewer.
That's a good
Once
question.
again, what's happening in Texas? Get back to us because I'm sure you probably have the answer.
Yeah.
They do because they do that. They
All we do is drink the beers
Yeah.
and erroneously rate them.
our scores are valid.
Most breweries around here would only let our group in, and that would be at max capacity.
Yeah, that's true. All right, rolling rye.
I think this definitely tastes like one of the normal beers we drink. Got that citrus flavor. I'm 4.25 on this.
Wow.
I think definitely my favorite of the bunch.
That's Ryan and T-Rex over here. These are your styles. So for you too, this is the perfect beers. Roland, not so much you. So
Listen, I think in my rating, I have to think about like the style as opposed, I don't know. I feel like my personal preference gets in the way of a lot of my ratings. But as a New England style beer, as an IPA, this is a great beer. So it's very drinkable. It's very smooth. It doesn't have like.
IPA, great beer.
This is recording, right?
Yeah, that's on there. IPA is a great beer. What do we
I feel
got?
like I need to just transition myself away from my personal styles and like,
All right.
because there's a lot of IPAs up here that I would choose this over a lot of IPAs that I drink up here. Actually, I'm gonna give this a 3.5.
Wow.
Not bad.
It was almost a 3.75, but it was a 3.5.
That's impressive for Roland.
Yeah,
That's a high IPA score for Roland.
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know. It's just good. It's good.
I agree though about it being, I don't want to say better than a lot of the IPAs around here, but I would definitely choose this over some of the ones that are around here that.
Yeah.
Even Roland's 275 for the pickle beer. That's a gose. Roland is not like
That's true.
that's even a high score for Roland on that one.
I think they nailed their beer down there. At least these three.
I
Listen, I'm never
I'm
buying
into
a
it.
pickle beer again. You
I-
can send that right back down the hole. Right back down the rabbit hole. You can take a pickle beer.
So I got prices on that.
so I
Oh, yeah? The pickle beer?
I
So
had
that's-
I had very low hopes for a lot of these beers because I've traded with people in a lot of different states and I felt like I just got screwed every time. I was like, oh great, I'm sending people beers that are globally a 4.25 and higher and I'm getting back 3.9s. All three of these beers were good. Like obviously the stout was my least favorite, but still enjoyed it. I'm pleasantly surprised with this trade. Thumbs up.
I didn't have any hopes what to expect, and I was definitely.
I don't think we chose. Did we choose styles or anything, or we just
No, we
winged
just
it?
whatever. And what's happening in Texas? I mean, they nailed it. They sent us three completely different styles, three completely different beers, and kind
Oh,
of hit
yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
So
these are vastly, like on a pie chart. There's not one, or what do they call it, Venn diagrams?
yeah, there's
Like
no
there's
intersecting.
no intersecting circles here.
So hold on, let's guess.
Last thing, pickle beer price for a 4-pack or 6-pack?
6-pack.
Ooh, 6-pack.
All
Okay.
right.
All right, I'm gonna go. I have to see the stout mess me up.
No.
So,
Well, no,
See,
if it's sold in a 6-pack right off the bat. It's got to be less than $10. I feel like it's got.
Oh, see, I'm going 14.
No, I'm
I was
not.
gonna go 11.
It's only 4.7%. I'm gonna go 9.
That's true.
I'm going 9.
That's unique.
I'm with Roland. I'm gonna instead of going $9.99 with them, I'm just gonna go 9 because it's also like a big beer in Texas. So I'm gonna go 9.
Oh, it's like a very popular beer in Texas?
Yeah.
Ah, so yeah, then it's got to be.
What do we got, Ryan?
7. I'm gonna go 7.
7.
This isn't
miles
Price
per
is
hour.
Right.
Do you know how fast you were going? 7.
So, not that this is, this is on Total Wine, which
Yeah.
apparently is all over the country.
Yep.
1049.
Wow.
Did you say 11 to start?
10, 11, yeah.
Yeah, Price is Right. Price is Right rules. I lost anyway. I went over.
True.
All right. Well,
Your hiker just went off and chipped off the end.
I mean, again, 11 for a 6-pack? That's less than
Yeah.
$2 a beer. Like, I'm drinking this all the time.
Not drinking.
I'll drink in summertime for sure.
Yeah.
Summertime
You,
for sure.
listen, if you go sour pickle followed by a natter day, and then back to sour pickle, who isn't going to have a great day?
I think
Does Total Wine deliver?
not from Texas. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
available.
it's
It's not gonna be
beer's
available.
not eligible for shipping to Connecticut.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are you going to ship to store, though?
Hey, we got a total wine right
do
by
like
me.
a
I can
store
check.
transfer.
Yeah, like
like
store
an in-store transfer. Like it's Best Buy or something. Oh, my TV's in Wisconsin. Let me get that TV up here in Connecticut.
What about to the Outer Banks?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, I think that probably about wraps it up tonight. This was pretty fun. And I, for one, I'm very happy with our first Barley Buds beer trade. I think it went over very well. So
I agree.
Absolutely. What's happening in Texas? Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun to try some new beers. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, beers we'll probably never have the opportunity to drink again as a group, at least. I mean,
Yeah.
stuck in an airport in Fort Worth.
Which I'm really upset about. I want more pickle
Snowed
beer.
out. I definitely don't want more. If I drank half a bottle of whiskey and I was like, whoa, I need a minute, I'll drink that pickle beer. Like, and I'd have to drink that half bottle of whiskey in like 4.5 minutes. Like, yeah.
You want to try? Because that'd be awesome. Well, there's no real highs and lows tonight. You watch the whole episode and get all our takes on these beers. And hey, that's one small sip for man, one giant pint for all of mankind. Drink when you're thirsty. I mean, that's why we love it.
45 seconds.